Hello guys, welcome to another picture video. Yeah, it's been a while. Can't really remember how long it's been, but yeah, it's been a couple of months maybe. Yeah, I just had a shitty couple of days. My car broke down and it's been raining like a motherfucker, and my brother and I just towed the car outside my house, so it's here anyway. So yeah, I felt like I need to think about something else, so why not make a pickup video? Because like most people, you probably put all your pickups in one place and then it gets stacked up, and it's kind of you want to get through it because it's on my kitchen table. So yeah, let's start with the big one. Something from First 4 Figures, and I love them. They come in these big boxes. I always buy the exclusive versions from them. You can always buy them like cheaper ones later on, but I like the exclusive ones. You get a little bigger base and rechargeable batteries and other perks, and yeah, a nice box as well for it. And it's a Hylian shield, and here we have it. Oopsie daisy. You can, if you press, lights up, and it's like on a magnet on the back, and that's the back of it. And you can hold it there, and then you put it like that, and it's on the stand. So, yeah, it's really cool. I don't want to get too many First 4 Figures because I think when it's too many figures, it just looks ridiculous. So what I'm aiming for is all the 4 champions. Got one of the champions and the other one on its way. Then they probably announce the other 2 ones. But in my opinion, there's six champions, you know, with Zelda and Link as well. And I already got Zelda and Link. So after that, I'm done with that. And yeah, and it's for, you know, a game that is my favorite game of all time. So I definitely want that. Another cool thing, now that I got all the 3 different Wii U's there is really, where you talk about the console differences. I had the black one for the beginning, and then I got the Zelda one, and now I got the white one. But I always wanted to get these like protective cases. This is a see-through one, and it makes kind of the holding the controller even better than it is without it, to be honest. It feels more sturdy, a little bit more weight, and yeah, and it protects the, doesn't protect the screen though. I need to get the screen protector for this one. So now I got all the 3 ones I want. So but those protective cases, they are not as cheap as they used to be, because yeah, I don't know, people don't buy them anymore. So yeah, I had to pay up for that one. And as you know, I got a PS3 a couple of months ago, or a few months ago. So a lot of people maybe thought, oh, he's gonna get back into buying a lot of PS3 games. There's gonna be a lot of PS3 games in this pickup video. No, it's not. It's only one. And one of the main reasons why I bought a PS3 is for the best party game ever, I think, when you have friends over. And you can also get the games for the PS2, and I have the backwards compatible one that takes the PS2 games, so that's awesome. And the games I'm talking about is the bus games. So I got 4 of these controllers with a USB to play bus, and with that I got 1 game for the PS3. I want all of them, but I think it's only like 3 bus games, quiz games on the PS3 if I'm right. But this is the quiz bus quiz TV. So that was good fun with those controllers. And I also got 3 PS2 ones. PS2, there's like, I don't know, maybe 8, 10 different ones. And this is one of the few game series that they actually speak Swedish in the game. Because usually in Sweden we just stay with English. And a lot of, you know, parents think it's good for the kids to learn English. instead of having their own language. But this one actually has Swedish. So it's Buzz Sports Quiz, Buzz the Music Quiz, and Buzz the Big Quiz. And if you haven't played Buzz, it's absolutely amazing with friends in the sofa. You're playing like a TV show. It's so much fun. A couple of drinks and your mates. Some GameCube games coming up, and Wii and Wii U, and some Switch. Let's start with some figures. Got some more Amiibos. But it's always like a pack with 2 or 3 or 4 Amiibos. I'm trying to get, keep them in the box. I'm still doing that, but I don't really have the space now, so I'm thinking maybe I should just keep them in the box if they're 3 or 4. I don't know. So yeah, this is the Callie Marie one. This one was pretty rare one before, but they re-released it. So yeah, this was just a normal price. And I also got, which I had already taken out of the box because it's a single, and it's the squid from Splatoon. So I'm really looking forward to Splatoon 3 coming up. And from the store that I bought those Amiibos from, you always get like an extra thing. So I got a cloth with Pikmin 3 Deluxe cloth to clean your Switch. So that's nice of them. GameCube games. This was a kind of weird one, but I collect American GameCube games, and to find cases to swap out if the case is really bad, it's really hard. So when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, that's 3 games, and what he said in the auction was that it wasn't really sure if it was 3 games, 1 game, but I kind of understood it was 3 games, and the same one. And I got it for 40 Swedish crowns. That's like £3, maybe a little bit more. And yeah, maybe keep one and have the other one to replace American GameCube cases. And that is Dora the Explorer and Nick Jr. Journey to the Purple Planet. 3 of those in really nice nick and complete. So I was really happy to get that for that price. Then I actually got 2 more American GameCube games for my collection. One is like a 3D platformer, one is like a 2D platformer. If you could say swimming is a platforming thing, but yeah, it's 2D. And yeah, I looked up gameplay before I bought them, and they were cheap. So yeah, and they're complete. I might change this case for one of the doors, to be honest. First one is the Robots, published by Sierra Games, and yeah, usually if it's published by Sierra, it's usually not bad at all. And published by THQ, Disney Pixar, Finding Nemo. So yeah, and they're both complete, very nice nick, so I'm happy with that. Then I don't know who it was. Well, somebody told me on a pickup video that these were sold on NIS or NIS America or NIS Europe. So they were selling them for like under 20 euros, sealed new. And usually when I sell in Sweden, they are above that, and they rarely come up here for sale. I had one already from like many years ago, but I sold it on. But so yeah, I bought some, and I didn't buy some. I bought. Yeah, you will see. So it's Rodea and the Sky Soldier, and yeah, new in box. And if you know about this game, it comes with 2 games, the Wii game and the Wii U game. And if you know this game, the Wii game is so much better than the Wii U game. Yeah, the Wii game is really good, and yeah, it's definitely not a bad game. From Sega, I think. It does say Sega anywhere on it though, but it's the Sega game. I think it's like Nightmares into Dreams into Nightmare into Dreams. What was that game called on the Sega Saturn? I think it's those guys that made it. So inside there you could. So this is the second copy of it, but I got it in the Wii case instead, and So you just swap the inlay to the other side and you get the Wii one. So basically, yeah, the Wii box is a new Wii game. So yeah, I got those two. And since I never see it here in Sweden, I actually, yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna put it in closet. Two sealed ones. I got them in protective cases now. I don't think these games gonna be anything really expensive, and maybe they still selling them on NIS Europe site. So have a look and get your copies today. Some more Wii games here. I made a lot of mistakes with this ones because I have so many Wii games. I don't really always remember what I have, and there was another mistake here as well, and I will tell you about that. First off, this, I think it's just like a French thing, Kokoto. So this is Kokoto Surprise, and this is like a Lycan game, if I'm right. I don't know if I showed you the manual there, but and the second one, I'm just interested in what it is. Michael Jackson, The Experience. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a Just Dance game. I don't know. It was so cheap, so I picked it up. And this one I'm really interested in because I played Hot Wheels games before, and this is a Track Attack, published by THQ, now called THQ Nordic. Yeah, looks really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. There's a new Hot Wheels coming out on the Switch that I really want to play because that looks amazing. So this was a mistake. If you know your games on the Wii, there's a survival horror game called Obscure on there too, Obscure 2, and so I saw this. I was like, yeah, the Americans got the first one, so I need to get that. And I got American Wii, so I can play it. But I didn't see Obscure, and I didn't read what it was under there, the Aftermath. And if I read that, I would probably, you know, understand, yeah, that's the second one. And it is the second one. So I already have this game in PAL. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's a very cool front. Looks really cool though. I might keep that and get rid of the European one. And then this one, I thought this was an American exclusive, but it's out in PAL as well. And weirdly, I had this before, so why I didn't remember that, yeah, kind of pissed me off. And that is Mystery Case, the Mulgrave Incident, like point and click, like detective kind of work, kind of game. You know, Sherlock Holmes-ish kind of game. So I might keep the. I don't have this one in PAL, so I might keep this one. As I said, I have an American Wii, so that's not a. I have a cracked Wii as well, when I can play it. And this one I was 100% sure I didn't have. I used to have both of them, but I already have this one. So but this one is really good, Nick. So this is probably one I'm going to keep. I need the Endless Ocean too, though. I don't know why I sold these games on, because they are really like feel-good kind of games, very relaxing games. And this one I never seen before, and I was like, yeah, I need to pick that up. And they had the thing included in the game box as well that usually is missing, I heard, and that's like the 3D glasses. And I don't know what this game is really, if it's like a puzzle party game or yeah, Kabuki, published by Ubisoft. So yeah, also got that really cheap, so I was happy with that. Now we're getting into like the Switch games, and then I can leave you guys, and then it's over. And it's gonna go over 16 minutes. We're gonna have a jump cut soon. I wish I was faster, so I get everything into 16 minutes. Then I can just boom, just upload it, and I don't have to put them together and render and all that shit. So I was watching my good friend Champion 2D Rob's video. How you doing, mate? Been a friend with him a long time. I met him a couple of times. And yeah, he put up a video, a pickup video, and he showed me one of these manuals, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Because a lot of the first party Nintendo stuff, there's no manual in the Switch case, not anymore, sadly. But this Etsy guy or girl makes these manuals, so you know it's you know a bit expensive for a piece of paper, but when you know look into them, how much work they have done with the manual and pictures in the manuals, how nice they are, I think it's definitely fair price. And so I got some. I splurged, and I blame Rob for this. So I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 manuals. Yeah. So the first one is Zelda Skyward Sword HD, the manual, and it's all in protective cases, which I like. So I'm gonna put these in the cases afterwards. And I played the HD like rehash of this game, and I absolutely loved it. And I absolutely loved it the first time as well. If you look, you know, past the Wiimote gimmicky thing, it's a fantastic Zelda game. I don't understand why people have a problem with this. I mean, the dungeons in this game are some of the best dungeons in the whole Zelda franchise. It's amazing, and I finished this one again, and it was as good. And I played with the Wii Motion controller again, because I didn't bother me the first time, and I felt like it was better the second time. So yeah, we got cut off there. Yes, Zelda Skyward Sword. I mean, play it, get it, it's fantastic. And second one, another game I finished, 100%ed, no fucking way. Probably gonna start this one over, to be honest. That is Mario Odyssey. Absolutely amazing Mario game. Probably one of the best 3D platformers ever made. Yeah, I definitely need to get back to this to get all the shines. I'm so far off, you know, 100% this game. But I finished it, and yeah, it's a good game. Another game I finished, but far from 100%ed, but much closer than Odyssey though, is Breath of the Wild. I probably put in like 300 plus hours into this game. Absolutely amazing. My favorite game of all time. I can't wait to Breath of the Wild 2. I'm gonna take a week of vacation when that comes out. Definitely, like I did with this one. Another Zelda game that I finished when it came out, and that's Zelda Link's Awakening, the remake. Oh, so good. And yeah, they haven't really destroyed anything in this remake. They just made it like just look nicer, and so good, so good. One of the best top-down view Zeldas ever. Not my favorite top-down view Zelda though, ever. Not even the second. It's in third place actually. Then this one, I almost finished it, and then another game came out, and I kind of forgot it, and I need to get back to it. I think I'm like, I don't know how many stores the hotel has. If it was 18 or 16 or something. I think I'm like 2 stores off, you know, the top of the hotel, if I remember right. And that's Luigis Mansion 3, which is the best Luigis Mansion I played. And I haven't played the second one yet, which I heard is the worst one. This one, I finished both of the games. Super Mario 3D World, I finished several times. It's probably the Mario game I played the most ever. I probably have like 400 hours into that one. But Bowser's Fury, absolutely love that one as well. It was more like it's definitely not in the same kind of 2.5D like this one. This one is way more like Mario Odyssey, and it's definitely worth buying this just for this game, because yeah, it took me a lot of hours to 100% this one, and it's not like a 4-hour game like a lot of people say. If you want to get everything, it's more like I don't remember though. Maybe I'm lying now. I think it was like 8 to 10 hours, maybe it's less. I can't remember. So this one I started playing, but I had a break from gaming almost for like 4 months now. But I played this one and I really loved it. But yeah, I'm still not feeling it with all the games. But I don't really game in the summer, so when the fall comes, I would definitely get back to it. But yeah, this is a really good Kirby game. Probably one of the best Kirby games ever made, to be honest. It's up there with the 3DS games that I really like. So that's Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And the last one is Super Mario 3D All Stars. I got this basically to play Galaxy because I can't really justify playing Sunshine again. It's something with the controllers there that's, you know, just pissed me off. I finished it back in the day, so I don't feel like I need to get back to that one. So those are definitely going in the Wii cases, Switch cases. And after this video, put that one there. Couple of Switch games here, and I've had these for a long time, so let's put that one there. So there so I can show you that. So yeah, the limited run game, the second one in the series. I have the first one. It's really good. I've heard that this one is not as good though, and that's Axiom Verge. The first one is a brilliant Metroidvania. So I definitely look forward to it, but I still heard a lot of people talk about it. And this one is probably the one I kicked myself the most that I didn't get when it came out on limited run, so I had to pay up for this one. I think I paid like I don't know, £70 for it, something like that, 65. I don't know, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I had to pay up for it. Bought it from a guy in Finland, and it's like a Zelda clone, to you know, top-down view. Like Zelda game, and that's called Blossom Tales, the Sleeping King, and the second one is coming out soon as well. So, and that looks amazing, but I don't know if it's been announced the physical part of it yet. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with that. And then we got a feel-good like puzzle platformer that kind of got me interested. Found this for a really good price. That's Hoa. So yeah, I like those puzzle platformer, like feel good thingy bobs. And then with this and another game, and then we have the big thing, the finale. I played this. I think it was on the Super Nintendo, the Mega Drive. It's really cool, like top-down view, isometric action adventure game, whatever you want to call it. And that Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and it's with the second one as well, Gold Patrol, which I never played, so I'm really looking forward to that. And this is from it got the 3D glasses with it as well, and everything in there. So yeah, I think I ordered this like a year ago, but with the other things that I, you know, pre-ordered at the same time, you know, it took a long time, so you know, I have to wait more than a year for that one. And then we got this one. This is the third one in the series. And if you don't know Blaster Master was a NES game on the 8-bit system, the NES. And yeah, there's been one on the PS1 as well, if I remember right, Blaster Master. But on the Switch, there's come out 3 of them now, and this is Blaster Master 3, Blaster Master 03, or is it 3003? And so I have the other 2 as well. So it's Blaster Master 0 and Blaster Master 02. And I only played the first one, so I can't really tell you a lot about it. But sometime I ordered the third one. I ordered the slipcase, if you got all 3 of them. I love when Limited Run does these kind of things. And yeah, these are, you know, cheap, but if you want to get one of these now, expensive. So you put them in there, and you have a lovely collection of Master Blaster. Blaster Master, I mean. Master Blaster is the one from Mad Max, isn't it? And the last one is probably the most expensive game I ever bought. It's not one game though, it's a collector's edition of several games, but yeah, it cost a lot, and it's like the Monster collection, I don't know, special edition, anniversary collection of this game, or these games, and that is Castlevania Anniversary Collection. that comes with like, I think it's like 9 different Castlevanias. Really pissed off that there was a second Castlevania collection coming out, you know, with a lot of other Castlevania games that I really wanted on the Switch, but it only came out on the PS1 because of, yeah, you know, different rights and stuff like that. I hope it comes out in the future. I would definitely buy that one. So this is Castlevania Anniversary Collection. You know, it's with Castlevania 1, 2 and 3, you know, Simon's Quest, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 4, Castlevania Bloodlines, Castlevania Baelmont's Revenge, Castlevania Adventure, and yeah. So really happy with that. And with that you got like a mental cool like steel book, and it's like embossed on it. You see Belmont there with Dracula's Castle in behind there. Fucking fantastic. You get like the box that you like looks like NES box. Castlevania Collection is empty, but I got a protective case on it, and yeah, really nice. Oh, that one needs to go back in the box. Then you got the big one that's supposed to maybe look like a Mega Drive game, but it's way more wide, and you got like a slip case on it, and it looks like that. Inside here is just a couple of pins and some other things. Very cool. Picture and yeah, stuff like that. Poster, I meant. So yeah, that's very cool display piece on its own, but wait till you see the last thing. Jesus Christ. And then you got some, I don't know, like pins of all the games inside. Very cool. It's probably gonna stay sealed like in there. Then you got the history of Castlevania book, Anniversary Collection, History of Castlevania. Very cool. A couple of more things from the 3 first ones with the NES style, and then you got the, you know, the piece de resistance. So this is like a 3D picture frame in there, and I can actually turn it on, and then I can I mean, this is a collector's edition from heaven, and yeah, it was expensive. It's like $160, $170 or something like that. It's probably the most expensive game I ever bought. I mean, I own games that are more expensive now, but what I paid for it when it actually came out, I don't think I ever bought anything that expensive, to be honest. But yeah, that was a pickup video. I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's everything, and I think I'm going to do a video about the Nintendo games I'm going to be playing in the future, in the fall, because I know a lot of my YouTube friends are doing like the month of Nintendo, but I'm doing the fall of Nintendo, because the only thing I play basically is Nintendo. So except for the bus games there, so I need to get from some friends. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, until next time guys, be nice and all that jazz, and if you all can you know, cross your fingers that my car is okay and it's not the motor that is dead, I would appreciate that. And yeah, until next time, be nice. Cheers, 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 cheers. What the fuck? I never say that.